Luxury Live Show's Luxees. How are you guys doing? Happy weekend. Of course, if you're new to the show, this is the Luxury Live Show that Kat and I host. Kat, my co-host right beside me. We all between our channels. One week is on her channel, the next week on my channel. And actually, are you guys seeing this? Oh my gosh, why is the connection like this?
We are having a little bit of technical issues today, so
Hello?
bear with us.
Okay, there's some connectivity issues, but anyway, today we have, let us know if we're, okay, we had some connectivity issues, but hopefully it doesn't happen too often. So today's episode is super fun. We're gonna have a debate with our friend here, ClaraZeela, on YouTube. So let me add her on the stream. Hi, Clara.
This way. Right.
Hi, everyone.
This way.
Because I put Clara on the other side. Actually, maybe I should put you on the middle this time because we're like against Clara. Actually, this way.
We're against you, so this way.
It's like, hey. It's the Luxury Live Show against Clara. It's all for the fun because you guys, I mean, we've been talking about micro bags for the past few Luxury Live shows, I think now. And then Kat and I individually also unboxed our newest micro bags, and it's also the biggest trend. However, Clara is not a fan, or maybe I should say that she doesn't need it, I guess. I don't know if she's actually not a fan or she just doesn't need it, because that's a big difference. But anyway, I hope you guys are gonna enjoy the show. Usually we will do a topic for the first half of the show, and then we'll open up the floor for Q&A. So if you guys have any questions for us, type question marks in front of your question and your actual question so that we can see it. Anyway, I'll remind you guys again later because I do have a couple slides with our calendar update, what's next in the upcoming weeks. So I'll be sharing that after our debate. And I just saw Isabel come on. I just want to shout out to Isabel because her beautiful necklace just launched today, and Clara and I are wearing it.
I'm cheating. Mine is is mine in Germany? Yeah, okay. So if I'm wearing it, I've got a pearl. I'm cheating.
I know Kat hasn't received hers yet, but we are all, well, we were all planning to wear her necklace on her launch day because we wanted to celebrate it and shout out to it. So if you guys want to check it out, I linked it in the description. Just search for her, search for her name. You'll find her beautiful necklace. It's a sterling silver gold-plated necklace with a freshwater pearl. It's so cute and dainty. I wore it on the shortest setting, so it's adjustable. So beautiful. Like right here in the middle of your collarbone is like the perfect like sweet spot. It's like so cute. Good job, Isabel.
Really nice.
Okay. All right, let's get started, I guess, because I see a lot of you are already here. Okay.
Michael, how are we gonna do this debate? How are we gonna do this debate? How are we gonna get our members involved?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, so so Kat and I, we're the Luxury Live Show, right? We are for micro bags, right? And Clara is against. So I guess we will give an argument why we are for micro bags, why it's so great. And at every argument, Clara is gonna counter the argument. We can rebut. She can rebut too. And then you guys at the end of each argument, because we're going to have several ones, you guys decide which side won. Okay. And then, in total, at the very end, I guess, depending, because we're going to have several different arguments, right? And then counter. Let us know which side in general do you think won, right? Because I know you guys probably already have a preference. You're either for or against, but just hear us out first, okay? Okay, Kat, I'm going to get started with our first argument, which is, I think, the most obvious for me, because that is the main reason why I bought it, is because micro bags are going to be super handy when we're allowed to travel again. They are small. You can put your essentials in it, which is essentially your ID, your cash, your coins, maybe a lip balm, maybe a key inside, and your cards, and you're good to go. They are basically gonna only fit your essential, but why is it good for travel is because they're so small that it's gonna be safe to carry that around. They are usually so small that it's so close to your body. Like I have the belt bag version as well as the crossbody version, but especially like the belt bag version, it's on your waist, it's stuck to your waist, right in front of you. It's safe, it's secure. So yeah, it's good for traveling basically. And good for days that you don't need much. Like there are days when you're not traveling in your own hometown that you really just don't need much. So it's just very lightweight and so easy. Yeah. So that's our first argument, Clara.
That's our first argument. Okay.
All right. So this is so fun. We get to troll each other. So reaction to the micro bag. Okay. So yeah. Traveling. So for traveling, I basically use a wok. So some eye candy for you.
It's beautiful.
I don't usually use the pink one. I use the black one, but I was in a rush to get onto the live, so this is the one at the front. So I picked this one. So then the question is, if I'm going to Paris or Japan, there's no room for the passport, right? And yeah, and what if I, yeah, and it's not fair to you guys because you guys are younger than me, right? But I need these.
Oh, glasses.
So like, micro bag. No, so I can't see my receipts. I could get cheated. I'm already pretty gullible, so if I don't have my glasses, I'll be like, oh, $10,000 for a piece of like a cup of coffee. I'd be okay, I got my micro bag, but could get cheated. So I agree it's very close, but I like at minimum this size because I can put a passport, and it depends on if you go shopping, right? So if you go shopping and say you buy something, then you're just like carrying your micro bag. You can't even like put anything. So this is my version of a micro bag. This is my SLG. And I put an Hermes ribbon on it. So that's my micro bag.
That's not a micro bag.
It is. It's the same size.
You can't fit a lip balm and a key and like those things inside. Those are too thin.
An SLG with a chain. I don't. I used a Hermes ribbon here. So, do you like it? It's nice, right?
That's not secure at all.
That's not secure. Yeah, that's not secure at all.
So to me, it's like a SLG on chain or SLG on ribbon. Well, okay, yeah, this is not secure at all. So yeah, I feel like getting back to the point on travel, I think you really need something that can at least hold a passport, hand sanitizer. If we're still in the COVID world, is your hand sanitizer going to fit? Because if not, like you can, I don't know, you can be close to your body, but where are you going to put your hand sanitizer? I'm germophobic. Yeah, so that's my rebuttal.
I'm gonna rebut the rebuttal. Ooh, what happened?
Yeah, it's the courier. No worries.
Okay, I'm gonna rebut that, Amy, if you don't mind. Okay, so
yeah,
with
go
the
ahead. I think my internet is either my internet or something is going on with StreamYard. Because did you guys see me freeze?
A little bit.
Yeah,
yes.
a bit.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. Just go ahead, rebut.
Okay. All right. So you said 3 things that you need to carry a little bit more in your travel bag, right? So your first one, you said passport. So we actually spoke about passport, that when we go traveling, I think for me, I don't bring my passport out every single time. I would put it in my luggage, or I'll put it in the hotel's safe, because I'm afraid of it getting lost anyway. So what I would do is actually I would carry a copy of that passport on my phone. I'll take a photo of it. I'll even have a PDF copy that I will save as a copy in my phone so that I actually have the original. The only time that I would take my passport out if I know I'm going shopping. So let's say Paris, like it's not every day I'm going shopping, but if I know, okay, today is shopping day, then obviously I won't use my micro bag. So I'm going to say, that's my rebuttal on your passport. I don't need to bring it out every day. And then glasses. Okay, this one can't you just wear contacts?
Contacts don't resolve the issue, my dear. So most of you, I think, are between 25 to 35. So I'm giving you a preview.
No, I'm 40.
I'm giving you a preview. I'm older than you, Amy.
What?
You don't need these yet. I do.
Can't you get or you know what? Wait. Can't you get those like trifocal, bifocals? You know, where
yeah, don't
you
they
wear
have
your
those
glasses?
For contacts?
Yeah,
Do they?
See, you don't
No,
really need...
no.
They don't?
No. So
I
yeah,
don't
and
know.
I don't want to look like this when I go traveling. So, you know, just in case like I run into like an ex or like I run into like a really hot guy.
We're still in the
no.
COVID
I'm
world.
married, so no. But yeah, I still want to look good, right? So yeah, apparently I can't. So yeah, so it's a no-go for travel for me because of my glasses and
bigger items.
Yeah, I need to carry like hand sanitizer, lippies, and you never know what you need when you're traveling, right? Or yeah, the eye solution. So you never know what you need.
Sanitizer. I put it in
Oh,
a
hand
small
sanitizer.
spray bottle.
Small bottles.
That will fit in the bag. I bought this at Miniso
that's
for
a good
$3.
idea. That's a good idea. Okay, then what more can you put inside after that?
Okay, for hand sanitizer, my rebuttal is because of COVID, every single shop that you go into has hand sanitizer already.
My dear, are you gonna eat?
No, it's true. Everywhere you go has hand sanitizer. Everywhere, literally. And plus, I don't know about Hong Kong and Singapore, but in Canada, every store you go inside, they ask you to use their sanitizer anyway. So I already hand sanitize myself when I'm in between stores, but when you go into a new store, they're like pointing to their sanitizer. You have to do it anyway. Again,
the bathroom, or like in between like meals and places. You know,
yeah,
like
we
you
have it.
touch.
We have it.
You
Just
touch
a small little bottle.
Touch. You know, the trains. You know, the buttons. You know.
Yeah, we have it.
Okay. So
let's get the members. All right, let's
again,
get the members.
it doesn't fit a lot. Okay, so
okay, let's get the members.
Yeah, I just don't like holding
LLS.
so much stuff. So
okay,
LLS
all right.
Clara.
Okay, so point number 2 is that micro bags are so lightweight. It's so comfortable. Like you feel like you're not wearing anything. You forget that you're wearing a micro bag. It's the next best, I don't know, handbag trend, I guess. It's so comfortable. It's weightless.
Okay. So yeah, it is very weightless. So but I can also like wear pants that have big pockets. Yeah. It would be like weightless. It carries about the same amount, right? So my I think it carries about the same as like if I have like the joggers with the big pockets. The cargo pants is probably the same, but I agree it's light. But I mean the walk is not that heavy, right? The walk is not that heavy. This is the smallest I will go. Yeah. And plus I can like use it as an evening. Well, I guess you could use that as an evening bag, but yeah. Anyways, I have the flexibility to do more or do less. Flexibility.
Kat, do you want to rebut or you want me to go?
That's a good one. Okay, so flexibility, flexibility. Oh, that's a good one. No, so with the flexibility point, yeah, you can do more with the walk, but. So this is adding to one of our points that the bag is so light. The micro bag is so light, and it's also very flexible because you can keep it like an SLG. which is what you said earlier. Yeah, it's flexible to use as a card holder. You can use it in your bigger bags. And if you have a smaller bag, this can be that card holder in that bag. And you don't even want to bring the bag out, you can use this bag. So in that sense, that this is also, I would say, even more flexible than the Walk.
Yeah, I agree with your point. Okay, so that is a good one because you can use it as an SLG, and I kind of do that, a bag in a bag, right? My husband always says, why do you always need a bag for a bag for a bag for another bag? Anyways, so yeah, that is a good point. So yeah, so when I go out for lunch, you know, like I'll usually just take my thing. But yeah, I can consider to put like I don't know, like a leather piece or something. Yeah. So that is a nice thing. But then it's just an SLG. So yeah, it's an SLG on chain. So I agree that it's good for that. I can see a use for that, maybe. Like say if I'm going out for lunch, but then I would still have to like carry my phone. And I would either need the case or with the string or I would have to put it in a pocket. But I agree it's good for that as an SLG within a bigger bag.
I'll say something. I noticed that you changed your phone case, not showing the case with the cord. But anyway, I'll say to your point about big pockets of pants. What if it's in the middle of summer, like where Kat lives, it's so hot, you don't even want to wear pants. So that's number one.
Yeah, I don't want to wear pants.
Yeah, so in the summer, it's good to have a micro bag. It's so small. You already have everything in it. You can still wear your cute little shorts or skirts or dress, whatever, and you have everything with you. Second is, I know you said that it's, you know, micro bags is just like an SLG inside a bag, you know, about the flexibility point. But no, remember point number one is that it's safe. It's a safe SLG, you want to call it, because it has a strap and or a belt around it. So that's the travel part, right? The luxury safety. So it's not just an SLG where you can like hold it on your hand and someone can grab it off you. It's usually attached to you, right? So that strap is an important part of the whole micro bag trend.
Yeah, so my Walk has a strap too for travel.
It does.
Yeah, so it's
not lightweight though.
I think it's lightweight.
It's not as lightweight though. It's not weightless because ours is like
lightweight.
weightless.
So it's not as light as your SLG. But okay, so the other day, last week, I was at a mall in Hong Kong. So there's a mall called Harbour City. I don't know if you've been there. It's in Tsim Sha Tsui. So I saw a lady carrying the SLG. And because she was there for shopping or whatever, they were giving out like free coupons. She didn't even she got a whole stack of coupons. She couldn't even fit it in her bag. She was like holding her stack of coupons in her hand the whole day. So the thing is, even if you go out, unless you're buying like nada, like you're not doing anything, then you're carrying it the whole day. And then if you buy something and you can't put it in your bag, then you have to go back to your hotel. But then it depends on how far you are away from your hotel. So say, for example, if you've gone to Hermes, even if you've like picked up a belt or something, like can be go like this size after curling it, you still have to hold it. So unless you're going back to the hotel and you're close, I'm assuming you're living in a high-end hotel right next to Hermes. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know. Like it's a lot of traveling for the sake of a micro bag. Well, I guess you could give it to your husband. If your husband has like a big backpack, just give it all to him.
Oh no, is Amy frozen again? I think so. I think Amy's having internet connection issues. So let's ask the audience: are they more convinced with? Should they be Team Clara? Yeah, I saw one with Team Clara or Team LLS. So far, who is winning? So far. Let me just. Did Amy text? Okay, maybe I'll go on to the next one while she comes back. I'll take this one. So Clara, why we think micro bags are good is also because it's a little bag. I'm not going to use SLG, which is what you used, but it also costs a lot less than what bags cost today. And you get that basic functionality of having your minimal items to be taken out. So now bags are so expensive, but you can get the look of a little bag. It's trendy, it's fun. You can carry your things, and you know, if you're a light packer, you get a nice luxury bag for a fraction of the price. So it costs much less than a full luxury bag.
You know what? Please shoot me if I buy anything more from Chanel. They're so expensive now. So I'm, you know, for travel, I'm happy to use a Longchamp or buy other brands. I mean, I can't remember how much those micro bags are now. I think for that price, I can like even get the mini Evelyn from Hermes. Yeah, is it almost the same price? I remember the mini Evelyn was 萬零蚊港紙, 2000 US, something like that. But like the mini SLG, I call it a charm. Yeah. And if you really think about it, it's you know, better value for money, I think, to get a bigger bag for the current prices. I mean, you could buy Fendi, it's cheaper. But for that type of pricing, especially Chanel, it's so nice, but it's so expensive now. Yeah,
Chanel,
so essentially to me, they're charms. Okay, they're charms that they put a chain on and try to sell you as an SLG. It carries nothing, but because it has a brand, you'll buy it.
Okay, so let me come back to that price. So Chanel is So Chanel and Hermes are like totally different animals, but because now the trend of micro bags are, every brand has it, so you can find a price range that is suitable for you, like your budget, but it still works as a bag. It's like you don't have to buy like the full, you know, like the full peekaboo. You can have a little bit of a peekaboo, and the way they design the charm or the SLG is a little bit more functional than, say, a typical SLG. So looking at your necklace, it has compartments, right? So it has sort of like sections as a card holder, and because of that, even if you put a chain on the bag and treat it like a micro bag, it cannot function like a micro bag, because a micro bag has just one full space, and that gives you that space to put cards, to put, you know, like the hand sanitizer. I've stuffed this with my car keys, my house keys, and it's just a little bit more flexible. If you had that compartment, you can't put the bigger items, which is probably the problem when people use real SLGs as little bags. So I think they've designed it to be like a little bag, and they have that little, you know, the better price point. So I still think because of that, you still can get a bag, a micro bag, cheaper than an actual full-size luxury bag. It is the same, okay? It is the same concept of why a person would buy a Chanel mini rectangular compared to the Chanel, the classic flat. Same look, lower price point.
Okay.
Oh, did I win?
So, okay, the thing is, I hardly use my walk, okay? Because I find it too small. I only use it for travel, honestly, because I find it too small. So if this is too small for me, why would I bother getting a micro bag if even this is why I love the mini, right? It carries all my essentials. I don't have to pay Tetris, and in the case of micro bags, I don't have to play like squish or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so I don't, you know, this is as small as I go, and I only use it for travel. I like, okay, I guess for me, I don't get enough cost per wear, because if I'm going out and I'm going out for the whole day, then I'm probably going to want something where I can carry enough stuff. So with that, I just feel like even if like I had a micro bag, it'd be just like if I was gone out for an hour, I went to Starbucks, I got my coffee, I came back, provided Starbucks didn't give me a whole stack of coupons. Yeah, so yeah, it just doesn't, not enough cost per use. And to me, it looks like a charm. It looks like a charm, seriously. And how many charms have you purchased in the past?
I agree.
Are
I
you
agree.
still using them?
Okay, Amy's back.
Amy's back.
Yeah,
Oh, poor Amy
was
has
told-
like technical issues.
I honestly don't know if it's StreamYard or if it's my internet connection. So I don't even know what Clara said. So I can't even rebut to that. But I heard something about Chanel and then prices, and I'll say something about the prices. The thing is, if this is a temporary sort of counter, because if you don't buy it now and you've already seen there was a secret price increase that I've just talked about on my Q&A, if you don't even buy it now, chances are by next year it'll cost just as much as a mini flap. So that's the other thing. Like, you know, these micro bags, they are trendy because they are cute. I think that's the whole point of being micro, because yeah, they look like a charm, I guess, but that's the thing. That's the cuteness factor you can't get with a walk. A walk is still kind of bulky and
That's
has
true.
a long chain.
Good one, Clara. Good one. And
Okay. Okay, so
No,
cute. Okay, I'm
Cute,
46.
cute.
Do I look cute?
cute.
Yes, you have a cute face, but you want a cute bag.
No, it's the same. Okay, we're sticking with the cute argument, right? So, it's like I like makeup. I love Sephora. I love makeup. Do you know when you go to the cashier and that lane of doom where you walk and you see all this miniature size little things? You're like, oh my god, that's so cute. You can't help it. You have to buy it because it's so freaking cute.
Okay, so I have another point on that. I nearly forgot. Okay, so you two girls, you're super slim. Okay, since COVID, my butt is so big. Okay, my butt. You know, if I am wearing that micro bag against me, oh my god, you would only see my butt. You wouldn't even see the bag. So you know what?
It doesn't really work on my
body.
frame.
It only works on like skinny, beautiful people like you too, because my butt is so big. So yeah, that's another reason why I wouldn't. You know, it would just look strange. You know,
Cute.
like,
That's cute.
against my like cute. Oh my gosh. The auntie with the big butt carrying like a cute little bag. No, yeah, no.
Okay, I'll counter this.
Okay.
You know, guys like girls with big butts. So if a little cute bag can make your butt look bigger, isn't that a good thing?
No, no.
Like big butt, then we cannot lie.
So yeah, it's just like, certain body frames just, can't do the micro bag. Okay, so yeah, so
Oh my god.
yeah, so if I was 20 and both of you are very slim and slender, it works. But like anything really small on me, doesn't make me smaller. It makes me look bigger.
I'm sweating laughing at this. Oh, okay. Okay, next. I think we got one or two more rebuttals. Let's see. What do we have? Okay. Amy, you can go for the last point on the pandemic.
Okay. Did you talk about the fact that micro bags, they are getting pricier as we speak, but they are still less expensive than a proper bag. Even a mini is considered a proper bag nowadays, I guess. And you still get the luxury, like you get a little something from a brand, especially if you're, I don't know, new to a brand. If you want to try out a brand, or if it's your first bag, micro bag is like the entryway of getting into luxury. So there's the price factor. They are getting more expensive. I'm not taking that away from it, but they are still less expensive than a proper bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we just debated that.
Oh,
for
okay. I'm
all the
sorry.
cute butts.
Okay,
I
so
wasn't
actually,
No, but
I
that's
have
a
an
good
answer
point.
for that. So you can either save more and buy like a proper bag, like a walk. And if you want to try the brand, I don't know, what's the cheapest thing you can buy? You can buy a charm. I don't know. You can buy the bike. You can get the SLG, right? Which is, I don't know, is the SLG half the price of that?
No,
I don't know. Like it's
a
still
little
cheaper
bit
than
cheaper.
it. So you can try the brand with an SLG, and you know if you can still use it as an SLG. And then the other thing is, what if your chain scratches against your like lambskin bag or something?
Okay, I'll
If you
counter
use
this
it.
because if you buy an SLG, it's still just an SLG. It hides inside your bags. It never gets shown. It never sees the light of day. Whereas a micro bag is still a bag. You can still wear it on your
Mm,
body. Like people
yeah.
see it. You see it.
Yeah. So to me, that's like an accessory. It's not a bag. It's an accessory. It's an accessory, just like charms are an accessory. But again, like I see it as a charm. But yeah, I see the good points for it. I like the fact that the point about using it within a bag and using it like as a lightweight to go kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know. I just carry a lot of stuff, you know, old lady with her glasses, so with the big butt. So
Oh my god. Okay, that's all right. Okay, we're moving on to the next fight. Okay, where's Amy again?
oh my gosh, Amy's frozen. Poor girl.
Okay. Oh, this is so funny. Oh, this is funny. I'm sweating. I'm sweating because it's funny and I'm laughing. All right, the last point that we want to put out. Team LLS is saying that this pandemic has made all of us realize that we don't need to carry a lot of things. So you, as an old lady with a big butt, you should be you should be rethinking your basket of stuff that you put in your bag. I always thought that because I have a walk, right? I have a walk, and I never use my walk so much like you. You just said that you don't use your walk so much because you usually use it for traveling. One of my biggest pain point with the walk is that I could not put my phone inside. That was one of the things. Like once I put my phone inside, you know, it's just too much work. But this pandemic made me realize, and it also helped with technology, I don't need to bring so many things in my life. Like I just need my phone, have my ID, rely on shops' hand sanitizers, and just do a quick run outside. Oh my, well, no, I'm saying it can fit my phone. I'm saying it can fit my phone, but it's just that it was at a time where I needed to bring so many more things. Like I feel like before the pandemic, I just needed to bring lots of things. I need to bring tissue, phone, card, my SLG. I put everything inside. But this pandemic made me realize that I just don't need to carry a lot of things. All I need is a couple of things, even less. I don't even need to bring an SLG in an SLG.
I can even put that SLG inside my walk.
But that's too many things. That's too many things. That is like that's too heavy. That's too heavy. Like pandemic, I want to bring the least things out. I wanna put one card, one credit card, one ID, a couple of coins, and my keys, and that's it. And I hold my phone all the time. So it really made me realize this pandemic, I need to resize my bag. Like just resize the things that I carry out, less things to clean. And technology during this pandemic has exponentially accelerated and made everything just on your phone. I think pre-pandemic, we still rely on a lot of things, but now that's not. So that's why a micro bag is so useful moving forward. Now and moving
Yeah,
forward.
I agree. Less is more is better than yeah, I'm trying to carry less too, but you know, to be honest, I think the mini flap, the Chanel mini rectangular or square is the minimum. You know, by the time I get the appropriate number of cards, my keys, hand sanitizer, mask cover, everything, it's at least that. I mean, maybe you can get away with carrying less, but I just can't. And then, you know, hello.
This cheating. Contact lenses.
No la. Sometimes like if you need to like read a label or something like that, you need it. You know, so it just, yeah, I mean, I could try to find a way to hang it. But yeah, that's even worse. Like people will know, oh, you need those.
Amy is back. We're talking about
I'm back.
pandemic.
Oh my gosh, on and off. I'm so sorry, guys, but I kind of heard what you said because I went on my phone and I heard you. So if I go out again, I might switch over to my phone, but then it'll be harder for me to see the comments. Yeah, I heard you say the pandemic that you don't need much. It's true. Honestly, nowadays, you really don't need much to get out of the door. And I'm not saying that micro bags are an everyday type of bag. It's not. We all know it's not. It's for the times when you can be bare essential. It's for the times where you're running out for a short errand. It's for the times where you're traveling and sightseeing and you want to be not only safe carrying your essential running around town. You can still have a larger, like a shopping bag, like a, you know, a cloth bag, but you're not going to put your most valuable inside, your ID, your credit card, those things in there, because if someone snatches that bag, then what's your loss, right? Not much. But at least your micro bag, your belt bag is so tiny, it sits on your body. It's harder for them to take it, right? And
Yeah,
the fact that
actually someone with a micro bag is probably Chanel micro bag is quite rich.
no, I mean, they have no, but that's the thing, because they're smaller, they don't even attract as much attention, even if it's a Chanel one. There's not just Chanel ones too. They're all, we did the micro bag episode where we showed many different micro bags you can buy. The other thing I want to add before I forget is that if you look at the trend, I know people will say, oh, trendy, blah, blah, I won't ever spend my money on a trendy item. But have you not seen that? Well, have you not known, right, that fashion recycles, and that if you try to buy a vintage version of a micro bag, that they cost just as much as retail. So they do hold their value in the long term. And yes, it is a trend. And I guess it depends on your preference. Because if Clara is not into micro bags and if she doesn't think she can pull off a micro bag, then I'm not going to force it on you. But they are really cute. I honestly think that any body shape can pull it off if they wanted to. It's just a psychological thing.
Yeah, I know, like, yeah, when you have a big butt, you just, you know, you just take it as it is. You have to accept the reality, you know. I can't like you know, in this day and age, you can deceive yourself by putting your pic in one of those filters. I do that all the time, by the way. It's self-deception, you know, but you know, when certain like of your pants or even your underwear don't fit anymore, then yeah, there's like a reality check.
Plus, micro bags can be treated as an accessory, like your counterpoint, right? It's not only an accessory when you want it to be an accessory, it can also be your handbag on days that you want it to be a handbag. So it's
yeah. So I don't know. For me, an accessory is an accessory. So I will wear like my necklaces or whatever, and a bag is a bag. To me, a bag has to have a practical use. Yeah, it's just, I'm just one of those like so auntie, right? Has to have a practical use, you know? I'm sure the majority of my stuff doesn't have a practical use, but I hope that like an expensive item will have a lot of best cost per wear. And for me, a micro bag just cannot get the cost per wear. Having said that, I do like the idea of an SLG to go like for lunch or just down the street where I'm not buying anything. So yeah, I'm going to a Chanel event next week. I hope I won't be tempted. So
I would die if next week Clara does an unboxing on a micro bag, I will be the first to be on your video to troll you and say, I told you so.
So you know what, Kat? You have my permission to make a reaction video to my video if I do, okay? Nobody else except Kat and Amy are allowed to do reaction videos, okay? On my micro bag review. But I don't think it's gonna happen, okay? So yeah, you got the reaction.
Girl, you know, she said that she would not bear, but look at her, she's enjoying it. And your face would be like here inside of the screen.
Kat and Amy made me buy a micro bag.
Actually, you know what, Clara? I think this will be the end of our argument, but I want to entice you. This is the one that I'm eyeing that I think you should buy.
No,
I'm gonna buy this as well if I can, but in a different color. But this one, I think you should buy it. It's this season.
You see that, viewers? You know, you're not the only one being influenced by Kat and Amy, you know? How many stuff have I bought because of these two girls?
Okay, I'm going to add one more. I'm going to add one more.
We're putting it out there. You don't always have to buy what we recommend. Don't be influenced. No.
This is like the last ditch, you know, our last, the team LLS's last chance. Okay, now I'm gonna show you something that, Clara, you're gonna tell your husband, you're like, carry my bag, and your husband will say, absolutely, because it looks so good worn by guys.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute. It's so cute. But no, he would never wear that.
No,
He's
like,
you know, my husband's like a Uniqlo type of guy using like a recycle bag.
This friend of mine is 100% Uniqlo, Bata, never buys any kind of like, but when he saw this, he was like, that's cute. It's like,
it's cute. It's cute,
that's cute.
But it's cute on you. It's cute
like,
on Amy. It's cute on a lot of guys. On me, it just looks like a fat auntie wearing like a small trinket or whatever that is on her body.
It though. You haven't even tried it. You can give it a chance. And honestly, even my husband likes.
If I go to the event, I will try to sneak a picture of myself trying on it. And I'll post it on my Instagram, but I don't think I'll buy it. First, like the price. Secondly, I just can't get the value for money on it. Okay. And yeah, just knowing I don't use my walk, I don't think I would use the micro bag. I do like the idea of it being flexible to go out with. But then again, yeah, it could work. Like if you're like going clubbing or you're going out, like, you know, like it's like a good piece to have, right? You have all your cards and your keys and everything like really close to your body. Yeah, so I can see the point for it, but yeah, at that price, I just prefer something a little bigger. I
think the price is the problem. I mean, we also agree that the micro bags today are so expensive already. And if anyone is like thinking of it and want to hop on the train, it's really now or never, almost. Yeah. It's probably at the never point already because like what Amy said just now. So this is sort of like agreeing with, you know, Team Clara. But if you still want it, like you like it, I think it's now or never because they know that it's so popular that they had that secret, sneaky price increase in Chanel. That was a little bit uncalled for. So if you're looking for a micro bag at Chanel, it is really near never already, unless you look at the pre-love market. But if you like it, then like we said, you know, it's still cheaper than a lot of luxury bags. There are other brands, but don't get another brand if you're not wanting another brand. So anyway.
Yeah, and if I buy more stuff, I'll find places to stuff it, like in my pants, in my shoes, in my bra. Hold a second. Let me get like my whatever for you.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Shall we ask the audience who has won?
I felt like I scanned through and there were a lot of pro Clara. I mean, we did get a couple of, I see your point, Amy. I see your point, Kat. but there, I mean, it is a personal thing. We get it. It's a friendly debate, so
Thank
I'd
you,
say
Clara.
that
So fun.
I'd say that we both have valid points, right? It's now or never, and if you like something, you just like something. You can't really explain it. You don't have to really justify it either. But Clara, that SLG and that strap thing is not working. It's not.
No, get it away.
that flimsy strap, no. But thank you so much, guys. Please vote. You can vote again. Just say who do you think won, or even if, or which side are you on, right? Okay, so while you guys vote, I'm gonna share my screen very quickly because we want to update you on the calendar of what's going on in the upcoming weeks. So yes, today's debate, so fun. Thank you, Clara.
Thank you. It was fun. It was fun to have this debate.
Okay. Again, I want to remind you guys, especially if you guys joined late, that if you have a question you want us to pull onto the screen or a comment, make sure you actually type question marks in front of it because it's very hard for us to see otherwise. So do that. Calendar. So today today's today. We're doing debate with Clara tomorrow. So members, tomorrow is a members live stream, the extra live streams that we're creating for you. Tomorrow, we're going to do some unboxing, me and Kat. We're going to do some Hermes haul. And instead of doing the micro bag collections, I'm actually going to show a members collection tomorrow. And it's going to be a good one. You don't want to miss that one. It's so epic. It's a male viewers collection. And oh my gosh, I loved all the stories behind the each pieces, so you don't want to miss that. And then so the following week's luxury live show is also going to be members only on Kat's channel, but I want to bring your attention to October because we're going to have on October 1st LV Lover CC. So we
sorry,
managed.
Amy, can I cut you for a little bit? Are you sharing the screen?
I am. Don't you share it? Don't you see it?
No, we don't see. Do you see anything, Clara? No.
Are you serious? What is going on? I've just shared my screen. You guys didn't see it?
No, can't see
it again.
The calendar.
Do you see it now? Do you see it?
No.
What is going on?
What is going on? It could be StreamYard's issue, huh?
Maybe. Let me close my keynote because I was talking for nothing. Okay, never mind. So let me.
It's all right. Well, we can always. Well, let me see whether I can share it. I can't.
Yeah. I mean, let me try one more time. Oh my gosh, today is full of technical issues. How fun. Open.
Well, we haven't had one in a while, so that's okay.
Okay. Share. Screen. Yes. Window. Do you see it?
Do we see anything?
See it, guys?
No.
What?
Dun, dun, dun. Okay. All right. Maybe I can try, but yeah.
Oh my gosh, so not cool. Well, I'll just tell you guys.
Wait, what did I try? Let me try.
Okay.
Okay. Let me try. And let's see. Can you guys see that?
No. Oh, here we go. I see something now. Okay, I see it now.
Do you see something?
Yes, I see the calendar.
All right. Amy, do you see the calendar?
It's still loading on my side, but if you guys see it, then it's good.
All right.
Anyway, I want to say that October 1st, we're going to have another special guest. So today we have Clara. On October 1st, we're going to have another guest. And it's Karis, LV Lover CC. It's going to be a special timing episode because you guys know Karis is a very busy mommy of 3, and she has a busy schedule. So we managed to get her on. It's going to be Friday, so Pacific time, so Vancouver time is going to be Friday at 7 a.m. So that's 10 p.m. Singapore time. So, or 10 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Eastern time. So take note. Are we seeing your screen right now, Kat?
I think so. So, Amy, just a quick one. For Karis, originally we were planning to do it as members because, based on discussions, but looks like we're okay to go with a public for her.
Correct.
Yeah. So it'll be a public one because, after a few rounds of chit chat with her, she's okay.
Yes, and it's going to be a fun episode. Like I said, if you guys want to join live, don't be late because Karis, she can only be on for an hour and a half since she has to go pick up her little kitties right after that. So she needs about half an hour to drive over there. So we'll be live at 7 a.m. Pacific time. Well, until 9, but she will be leaving at the 1 hour and a half mark, and then Kat and I will finish off. So we're going to have another exciting guest. We managed to pull a few strings this couple months. So today we have Clara, last week we had Mel, and then next month we'll have Karis. So that's super exciting. And of course, tomorrow's episode is going to be at 10:30 p.m. Pacific time or 1:30 p.m. Singapore time. So that was the announcement. Too bad you couldn't see it. I don't know why.
I would like to add something. Yeah, maybe I'll add a little something for the members live. So for September's members live, which I think I will be hosting on the 26th, we are proposing a topic called Should I Sell It? So members, if you have any bags or SLGs or jewelry that you want to gather other members' feedback, if you should sell it, please send it to us. We can have sort of like a community discussion of, should I sell this bag? Sometimes you ask, your friend be like, no, yes. But maybe asking the luxury community as a whole, it can be more productive, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, on the 26th, just send us the emails of any items, a couple of pictures, maybe an idea of why you want to sell it or what's making you think of selling it, what's holding you back. And yeah, let's have a fun little chat on the 26th for that topic. Okay.
Correct.
I'll stop sharing.
Make sure you send in like not on the 26th because we need some time to put it in a slide, right? We are not free 24/7, so send it in whenever you can between now and then. And also we want to show your micro bags. So we already received a couple of entries. So we're not going to be showing micro bags in tomorrow's episode, but if you have your micro bag to share with us, also send in those, and then we'll get.
Oh. Poor Amy.
Come back, Amy. Come back.
I'm back, but I'm on my phone right now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Yes.
But now
actually, it looks more stable.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what is going on with. It's either my laptop or it's something. So I'm so sorry, guys.
That's okay.
My gosh. So anyway,
Amy has gone micro.
I'm laughing at the comment. Amy has gone micro.
I know. I mean, my phone is probably the next best thing. So, you know what? It's interesting to host on the phone. Let me see how am I gonna show the comments. Nope. Can I? Oh, just like that. Okay, cool. I'll just do that from the phone because do I have a choice? Oh my gosh.
Actually, I'm wondering, could it be your laptop? Could it be that your laptop could be having maybe some update that is causing your Chrome to, I don't know, maybe we'll check it later.
It's not update. I have been noticing there's like a battery issue. Apparently I need it to be serviced, but now it's causing all sorts of different problems. And I've noticed that since a few weeks now, but yesterday especially, because I was even asking my husband to look at it. And anyway, it's very frustrating.
It's all right.
So
Time for a new laptop.
Oh my gosh, already. I know, huh? Because this laptop,
Pull her back.
Okay.
Buy a new laptop.
This is
you know, this
my
laptop, I use it so much because I live stream every week now, and sometimes we live stream twice a week. So it's just insane how much I end up using. It's just so interesting that it ended up since the pandemic and having this show that that this happened. Anyway, I'm gonna try to get the questions from here. Kat, your friend seems very cute. Introduce me, please.
LLS. I should charge for as a dating site, nah?
Kat has a lot of very good-looking friends, and she's a social butterfly. So,
Yeah, she works out at the gym.
yeah,
So there must be a lot of good, like,
I
really.
see a lot of, oh my gosh, I see a lot of like hot girls, hot guys. I'm like, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Okay, my husband didn't hear that. No. We're talking about bags. That's it. Just bags.
Joe's question: do you feel stressed about leaving your phone behind if it didn't fit in your bag?
Actually, I have the sling case from Casetify. So it's like the case, but it has a string, so you could wear it as a sling. So I can go. Should I bring it out? I should bring it out.
Yeah, well,
I'll be back.
actually, I
I'll be
was
back.
just sharing on my Q&A that I bought this version because I didn't want to buy an expensive version for my old phone. So I just bought this one from Shein, and it's $4. Literally, it works so well, and the quality is really decent. I mean, it's plain, but and then I even tied this really cute knot so that it doesn't look like you have like two little strings falling off. So if you guys want a cheap option, $4. It's just that shipping takes a little while because it's coming from Shein. So that's an option. I linked it in my video, in my Q&A video, if you guys are interested. So
I'm
probably
I'm probably gonna get the Casetify version. It's expensive, but it's because I am such a klutz. I have dropped this phone so many times, and not just like little drop. I've dropped it from cabinets, and it's expensive. But this case, this is a Casetify case, is so solid. Touch wood, nothing has happened because yeah. But I saw the one. I think Clara, yours is Casetify.
Yeah, so this is the Casetify one. So you can see it's customized. It has a mirror, not sponsored, by the way. And it has my name. And then it has this cord. And you can see the cord. It's adjustable. So you can make it long or short. Flexibility, girls. All the way. So you can make this as long or as short as you like. And if I'm going out, I would just do this. And then if I need to check my phone, say like Amy or Kat text me, I'm like, oh, okay, buy the micro bag. Okay, no, put it back down.
And because of that strap, you need a micro bag. That is such a look, okay? A hanging handphone and a hanging little micro bag. Done.
So, the funny thing is I was carrying this the other day. It reminded me of the Chanel like double bags. You know how they had like one on one side? And then like say if
it's the micro bag.
Like
it's
if
the
I had like
micro bags.
If I go like this, doesn't it remind you of the season that like sorry, wrong way. This like if I'm like, oops, wrong way. Mirror reflection. Does this look remind you of that season where Chanel had like the double bags going?
Yeah, they're
it's like that type
bags.
of feel. Yeah.
That is such a look.
Anyway, I'm looking through the comments. There's a lot of Team Clara, Team Clara, Team Clara. But we got a couple of Team Kat and Amy from Lynn. And also for the love of bags. Thank you, girls.
Okay, Team Clara, I'm leaving. Bye.
I know. Like, bye.
The people who voted for you are probably like skinny and beautiful and young.
No, anybody can pull off a micro bag if they want to. It's up to you. Actually, Roy
Okay.
is Team Clara, but he wants the micro bag that Kat has. See, even Roy is Team Clara, but still wants it. You cannot
Just admit
resist,
it.
okay?
Team Cat and Amy.
I just spent some money at Hermes, so hopefully I won't spend anything at Chanel this week. So
Okay. But I want to add. Okay, so I want to add to the point where Clara said that these are expensive, and really, I know Amy wants to get this, and honestly, I got this because of Amy. So just sort of like because of Amy, I managed to get this, and it was such a random purchase. I wasn't planning on this. Unplanned. I'm not random, but unplanned purchase. Then when I got it, it's really good for me. I like the space and all. Granted, there are days which what Clara said, I'm holding stuff in my hand. But because I wear a lot of jeans, shorts, I just stuff it in my pocket. So I don't find that to be a problem. But I have had that experience where my bag isn't big enough. Then when Chanel did this massive 33% price increase on this, I was honestly a little disgusted by them because it was just a lot of money. I paid $2,600 for this micro bag, but now today the new prices that went up is $3,540. It's just like they just said, popular, boom. That's not nice, Chanel. That's not nice.
yeah, that's too much. They must think we'll buy anything at any price.
Oh, some people will, and that's the thing. That's why I said to you ladies that I am gonna bite the bullet that one more time, because regardless, if I decided that I want one item, I'm not gonna back out, because I'm either gonna try to find it here with my local store, or I'm gonna find a reseller, in which I will have to pay more anyway, a premium. But it is one of those things where it's like, even I'm tired of the price increase. And that is the thing, like, when you already know you like something, which is I've been preaching for the longest time, if you already know you're gonna like something, just buy it when you can, because it's almost guaranteed it'll go up in price either the next season or in between seasons. So this was in between season, which was very, 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 very sneaky. Because believe me, I've already been asking about this bag before this season is coming up. And my essay even confirmed the price at the time, but they are increasing it, so I have no choice but to pay the new price. But what can you do, right? It's one of those things where it comes back to the point where it will only get more expensive. So if you can buy it now, it's now or never. It really is. Because even if you look at vintage is not cheap now.
Yeah.
It is not cheap. Vintage is just as expensive. And our things will become vintage when we get old, right? Then we can sell it at a profit, I guess. Eileen's so funny. Her comment, Clara, I have a big butt too, but you can sling right at the waist level and it will look okay. Exactly. Get the belt bag version, then it'll be fine. Because the waist is usually the slimmest
I also
part.
have like a bit of a belly, so a warning to the girls who have not hit menopause yet.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
But thank you,
Clara's
Eileen,
not
for the
that
idea. You probably have like a flat stomach, but
You know what?
like these
I
two
have
girls,
to show
but
this other picture now, okay? Because I was trying to resist not showing
I
it.
saw that picture.
But it does not matter, okay? It does not matter what you look like around the waist. Shit, wait, let me cover the face.
Okay, so while Kat looks for it, Miss Annie, looking at the 21K collection, there's a lot of iridescent pieces. What do you guys think? Oh, do you know how the iridescent caviar wears over time? So I think, Clara, your piece is iridescent caviar, right?
So I think I can't remember what year this was. Do you remember?
Yeah.
I bought this in Tokyo. Let me see if I can bring this up close. So this is iridescent. It still looks pretty good. But, granted, I don't wear this bag all that much. First, because I don't wear the walk too often. And second of all, because it's pink, I'm very careful about only wearing it in like certain occasions, but it still looks pretty good. Yeah, if that helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like the version that I bought my round vanity, the round clutch.
Yes.
That
That's
was-
19p.
Did you sell that, Kat?
No.
Still have it?
Don't
I
sell it
have
'cause
it.
now they're so expensive.
Using it as a micro bag?
It's a micro bag. You know,
It's a
when I
micro
bought
bag.
that, when I bought that micro bag or that bag, I told it was still a time where my brain was wired that I need to carry more than what I need to carry, which is why I don't bring it out so often. But now that I have started to use even smaller ones, that's large.
I don't know. It's like me trying to fit into clothes that don't fit me anymore.
Okay,
No,
this is a
two
guy.
micro bags.
Sorry, it's so small. This is a
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
friend of
You
mine.
know what? I can't pull that off. It looks fine on you, Kat.
That's not me.
Oh, it's not you? Okay, but whoever it is, it looks fine on them. But like, you know, it's
Not
just
my
gonna make
belly,
my
okay?
belly look bigger. You know, when I put on a belt, I need to put it up higher. Otherwise, you know, it's just gonna like go like this over the belt, like,
Excuse me, my
like,
belly's
you
hot.
know, kind of like how the muffin comes out of like the casing at the top. It just kind of goes like that. So even when I wear belts, I need to wear them higher. So forget about the belt look.
So this is a guy friend of mine with a bit of a muffin top. So yeah, kind of works.
It's a confidence issue. Clara, you too hard on yourself.
Yeah, Clara, too hard on herself. Yes, come on.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Accept the reality.
Okay, moving to Aqua Tree Shoes comment. I need a micro bag when I'm wearing my work tote. Team Amy and Kat. Yes. Another one who agrees with us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I use my Prada within my work bag, you know, the Prada re-edition. So I use that inside my work bag. So when I go out for lunch, I bring out the Prada re-edition. Yeah, so I see the point on that. Yeah.
We do like your Prada bag a lot.
Yeah.
Too many things we want. Okay.
Get it. Buy
see.
it. Buy it.
No.
Forget the micro bags. Buy it. It's crystal. It's limited.
Okay, KK loves CC. For me, I always just grab my wallet, keys, phone, and go. Then I would struggle with holding everything in my hands. So when I got the Fendi Nano baguette last year, it was the perfect solution. Yes, KK, you're the one who basically influenced us. You're the member. You're the reason why we're so pro micro bags now.
I can't. I'm such a shopaholic. I'm always buying stuff. I need stuff to hide. I need a bag to hide my stuff when I come home too, you know? You know, when you've like been at Hermes or Chanel, you know, with a Nano bag, you can't hide your items when you go home, you know, when you like sneak them in your bag. Where have you been? Oh, long day at work. Why are you so late? Oh, long day at work. You sneak the bag into the room. With
Long day
items
shopping.
inside.
Nadine, I got offered a Mini Kelly Twilly bag charm.
Ooh.
Okay, so it's a bag charm. Or is it? Is it a bag charm? Mini Twilly bag charm mini bag. What is that?
Is it those mini Kellys that are really super small?
Is it
that are bag charms?
$2,700?
I don't.
that
They
expensive?
can't be cheap because everything from Hermes is expensive.
Right,
But I think I
it's-
know what it is. It's like those mini little charms that looks like a Kelly. It's like a micro nano kind of Kelly. I think I've seen them on Instagram.
Okay, she
Not
says
sure.
it's a FOMO purchase. Should I return? Because it fits only AirPods. Oh, so it must be really small. I don't know. There's a reason why you bought it, right? I mean, there's FOMO, yes. See, that's the thing. Like I draw the line for micro bags, right? I draw the line at it has to fit. It has to fit my cards and my money, like at the minimum. That's the minimum, right? But if I probably wouldn't buy it because of the price point, unless it also fits my lip balm and my car key. Like those are the or a sanitizer if I want to put sanitizer instead. Like those are the bare minimum. So I probably wouldn't have bought it myself. I guess if you're regretting it, then you should return it. Don't regret it twice.
True. I think I agree because it's too small. It's like if it only fits in the ear pods, that is too micro. That's even too micro for me. A little bit like that le chiquito, le Yakumus, that bag that is just way too small. That's like Tic Tac size.
Yeah, even Chanel had that AirPod case, right? The one that's like a necklace. Yeah, it's like really small.
I think this is reiterating what Clara was saying, that you need reading glasses. At what age did my mom need reading glasses? I forget. She didn't need them the whole time. It was much, much later though. I think in her 50s, probably.
Yeah, I got it early maybe. Yeah, I was struggling. My colleague brought out a PowerPoint and I was like pretending to be young. I couldn't see a thing.
But why pretend? It's okay to be your age. We all get there eventually.
Excepting the big belly and the eyeglass situation. Different topic.
Okay, Sulin, with the popularity of nano bags, the flip phone should get really popular too. They are actually. They are getting more popular.
I want one. I want the flip phone again.
Yeah, I'm also tempted because it's so much better for the smaller bags. But yeah, so tempting.
Not even for micro bags, like just smaller bags in general. Like smaller bags are very popular now. And I think they're going to be popular for the foreseeable future. They're not going to go away. Like people do find a function for them. So having the flip phone, I feel it's just the right way to go. I'm just hoping on the 14th of September, Apple pulls out a flip phone.
Oh, that would be epic. Oh my
No,
God.
I wish. I don't think that'll ever happen. But maybe like 3-4 years from now.
Yeah. Not right now. Okay, Madame Style Icon. Team Kat and Amy, yes.
Yeah.
However, Vivian is like, no, Team Clara, I'd rather save more to buy the bag. You know, I used to be the one saying that before. But that was because, in the past when people say, if you want to get into a luxury brand, buy the SLG, like buy a card holder. That's how you get into it. But my like what I've been saying is don't buy that inexpensive thing, save up and buy the bag. And now see, like I never thought I would buy micro bags, but we're so into micro bags because micro bags, I think you have to try it. And I guess it doesn't work for everyone. I will agree with that. But once you try it and it does work, I mean, look at Kat. She's always rocking her cute Chanel little micro bag everywhere. And
It's really good. It's really good.
Yeah. I can't wait.
But to add to this point, Vivian, not that I'm trying to convince you, but I feel like the comment of I should rather save a bit more and buy the mini bag, I think that's still okay. And I think for what Amy said, we still say that you buy what you want to buy. So don't buy the consolation price, where a lot of us say, for example, if you go into a Chanel store, or you go to a LV store and you want to buy a particular bag or something more expensive and it's sold out, or it's limited edition, is sold out, or it's out of stock at the moment, and you're like, oh, consolation. Then you buy an SLG or something cheaper just to walk out of the store to get something. I think that's something that we always say don't do. Save up for what you want. And if the micro bag is something you want and now it's more expensive, it's still the train of thought is still the same. Save up for it and get it.
Correct. I'm going from the bottom now. Kelly is like, I got the flip phone because I wanted to fit in my mini bag.
That's it. I'm getting the flip phone.
Influenced. Kat is influenced.
Actually, a friend of mine has the flip phone. She has the Samsung Flip or something. I can't, I don't know, Z Flip or something. So the new one came out and I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted. But it's Android. So, I don't know. We'll see.
That's the thing. You just get used to it after a while, right?
It's the ecosystem they take.
It's
you
the
in.
ecosystem too. Yes, yes.
It's like Chanel and Hermes. It's the ecosystem they take you in.
Yeah, because it's so integrated, right? And a lot of apps are Apple based. Always Apple based, iOS based first before it's Android. So things like Clubhouse, only iPhone or Apple users can use it. If you're on Android, forget it. Even when developing apps, it's always Apple first, iOS 1st. I mean, so annoying. But at the same time, the ecosystem is so strong.
Yeah, it's like Chanel and Hermes, like buying everything from them, and then like it's like now it's like I need the micro bags.
You do, Clara, you do. You need to complete the ecosystem.
Clara, the one that I showed you, the micro bag that I showed you is the new season one, and that one is actually affordable because it's not a strap one, it's just a hook, which is good for if you just wear it on your jean hook. It won't show your big butt, trust me, it'll be fine. And it's such a cute one. Like I'm trying to get my hands on that one too. Like I'm telling you, I'm getting 2 more micro bags this season if I can, and I'm done because I'll have 4. That'll be more than enough. But it's so expensive. Like honestly, I can't. The one that Kat has, it went up by a whopping 700 Canadian dollars. So with taxes, it's well over the 3,000. It's like 3,500. It's like crazy. It's just, oh my god, like what?
Oh, I can't. I just can't. I can't.
Oh, but they did upgrade it. So for your information, anyone who's pro Kat and Amy, okay, the rest of you don't buy it. But for your information, they did upgrade the current season one with a magnetic closure. So I guess you're paying the extra $800 for a magnet. So
you know what? That is a good upgrade. That is a really good upgrade.
Yeah, it's a good upgrade.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because the button, you need to find it a little bit. Like I do need to find it, but it's not that bad. But if it's a magnet, it's.
You know what it is? It's because you're putting too much stuff in it. That's why you're like, there you go. Just solve it with a magnet, and then everything will fit.
Yes, I need a new one.
Yeah, buy the new one. Sell that one. Sell it to Fashion File. You know, fashion. I looked it up before we came into this. That's how I was able to reinforce the fact that not only is vintage more expensive if you're looking at the vintage ones, but even the secondhand ones. Even if you go on Fashion File, they're not cheaper. They're just as expensive, if not more, because Fashion File, they're known to boost up their price a little bit, right? So,
yeah,
anyway.
I agree with Amy. If you really, 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 really want the micro bag, you better get it before like all the further price increases. It's so expensive. Chanel,
It is.
Stop
It is really now or never. Like I can just imagine these micro bags hitting the 4,000. I mean, we're talking Chanel.
They are already.
They will hit the 4,000. Oh yeah, they are. They've already hit the 4,000.
Some models are already 4,000.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. There was this one ugly model that I saw. It just because it had the turn lock, and I think we showed it in the last week. It had the turn lock, but the shape is kind of like a, I don't know, what is this kind of
like
shape?
A moon, like a half moon.
Yeah, it's
shape.
like I don't know, whatever shape.
Butt
Okay,
shape.
like a like a butt shape. So
butt
stupid.
shape to go against the butt.
Yeah, just without the curvature, so it's like that. Anyway, you can't even put a card in. You can't even put a card in, and that because it has a turn lock, it has a thicker, strap, was already 3,000. I think it was 9. That is
so. You know what? If it doesn't even fit a card, it's already an accessory. And if you're gonna get an accessory, why don't you get like a beautiful like this? You can wear this as like to dress up,
and
as a necklace, or you can wear this as like a bracelet or whatever. Like to me, this is an accessory, right? And you can use it for same price. But if it fits nothing, it's like just the charm. You're basically buying an overpriced charm.
So that design to me is a design flaw, because the way they have shaped the bag, it's like this, but they have sort of singed in this portion to create I don't know, teardrop shape. They still have a card slot inside. So the thinking process is you can actually put a card in. But because it's cinched in this way, you can't put the card in anymore. It is a design flaw and so stupidly done, but Chanel's charging 3,008 or 9 for it. So really, it's now or never. And this is like current season. So in the new seasons, anyway, we're giving everybody a fright. If you want it, now or never. Or yeah. Wow.
It's a fright, but it's also sort of a heads up, right? It's like if you want it, it's like right now is the time. Don't wait any further, because it's just going to be even more than you can stomach. And that goes to into, like, speaking of, but Joe is saying Amy hit the nail on the head. It's a matter of confidence. Yes, it is. I could perhaps still wear my string bikini, but that's better left in the 1999. You know, I don't know about you, but in North America, you see a lot of kinds of shape of people, and they just rock whatever they want. No one is gonna fault them for wanting to be wearing what they want and to just do it. Like, people can say all they want, but in the end, you believe what you believe, right?
You know, this point.
So yeah, just rock it, rock it, rock it, Clara, rock it.
Emperor
Let's go
in
all
clothes.
in spring bikinis.
Emperor in what is it? Emperor in clothes or whatever.
You know, I think that point about string
Okay,
bikinis, I'm not sure if I'm ready for it.
You can use a bag for that. Isn't there a bag that you said, like, don't buy these bags, that looked like a string bikini? One of them
I think
in
there
one
is
of your last videos.
No,
I
it's
think so. I can't remember
Anyways.
now. Okay. One from Chris. Oh no. Has Amy frozen again? So I think it's an internet connection. So
Yeah.
it's not the StreamYard. It's probably not. Could be. So we're stuck. So we see Amy.
Yeah,
Luckily
it
we got
might
a
be
question.
her internet connection, because I'm pretty sure her phone should be working.
That's true. Okay, we'll answer Chris one while Amy comes back. Both of you are still considering next micro bag. How many would you consider to pull your brakes? I think I'm done.
Never say never.
That's true. Hi, Amy. You're back.
oh my God, guys. You know, next thing you know, I'm gonna run out of battery soon too. So hopefully we'll make it to the 2-hour mark. It's terrible.
It could be your internet. It could be.
No, right now it's just because my phone is running out of juice soon. I think on the phone it kind of restarts, like the browser restarts it on its own. Because I'm actually using my LTE now. I'm not even using my Wi-Fi. I'm so sorry. It's my week for hosting too. It's like, oh, such a disaster. But anyway, Chris, both of you are still considering the next micro bags. How many would you consider until you pull the brake? Oh, okay. I think I just answered this question earlier. I'll buy another 2 because I'm eyeing 2 more, and then that's it. Like, too expensive. Like, the 4 micro bags will be equal a classic flap. More than a classic flap, actually.
I think for me, I'm very happy with the 2 that I have. I could do, let's say if I fall head over heels with one design, like in the future, I think I can put 1 more into my collection. Because they're small enough that I don't feel overwhelmed with these items. Because if I had 3 bags, I think I would feel really overwhelmed, even though I consider this like little bags. I could probably do 1 more, but only if I absolutely love the design. It's maybe it's an Hermes mini bag.
Actually, yeah, the Hermes one. Are you considering the Constant Slim or
I don't love it.
What
I
else
don't
do
love
they
it.
have?
No,
What
I
else do
don't
they
love it.
have though?
They have the Kelly mini belt. They also have the Constance, kind of like a mini wallet, sort of like their version of a walk on chain, except it's a belt bag. I don't love it enough, but who knows? Maybe if they come out with a micro mini Lindy, like a little Lindy, this big, that's cute. Okay, that's cute. So who knows?
Wow, micro Lindy. Interesting.
Micro Lindy. Yeah.
I got this question. Someone asked me on a video if I would consider the Lindy 26, and my answer to that person was that I'm not, but I am actually considering the size down from that. It's a 20, I think. I would consider that one. I don't know. I guess I have yet to see any bags in person. That's the struggle that I'm having with Hermes right now. I know we're veering off topic, but I can't see any of these bags before buying because there's no sample, and the only place I can see is on Instagram, on YouTube. And even if I see it in person, like say there happens to be someone wearing one at Hermes on my visit, it's just seeing it from afar. Like I can't go and touch it and try it on, right? So that's the frustrating part. Like, how do you guys deal with that? How do you know what you want? Because they're expensive things, and you have to get offered them, even if they're not quota bags. Sometimes you have to get offered them because they don't have stuff flying around for you to buy, or even if they do, it's used to have to be offered one, right? So hard that I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna move on to this question. LV has a tiny backpack that can be worn around your ankle. Would you even consider a tiny bag for your feet? Okay, no, I draw the line at that.
No. No, you can't even see them. No. I mean, how do you get your stuff? Like, do you have to like scoop down every time?
Well,
It's good
sort of like that
exercise.
Prada
Wait,
boot.
let me get my money.
No, you
Isn't
have
it
to
like
do
that?
the.
Sorry, you go ahead, Amy.
Go ahead, Amy.
No, oh, okay. I was gonna say you have to like do the pose where it's like that pose where I don't even know. I can't even do it to you, but that you kind of crouch down and then you flex your leg that way, and then you're like looking that way, and then you grab your stuff like as if you're a
look at
model.
my big butt. Look at my big butt.
No, not with you.
You mean
Not
like
with you.
Spider-Man? You mean like Spider-Man, like that?
a little like Spider-Man, but a little more graceful, I guess.
Or you could do like the leg up. Let me get my money.
Here's my coin. Well, it's sort of like that Prada boot. Remember there was one Prada boot that was really popular that came with pouches.
Yeah.
And
You know
everybody was
that's
like,
actually really secure. Like if you were wearing the Prada boot and you put like something down there. Like, I mean, it would be really hard to mug you from your feet unless like you pull off your shoes.
Oh, you made a good point, Clara. It's very hard to mug you from your feet, so you definitely need to buy that for traveling.
They would have to like take your shoes.
No. Buy the LV version. Buy the LV version for your ankle and use that for traveling.
I would never put things around my feet because I always seem to lose anklets. Now, I've had like gold anklets from my mom, and every time I wear them, they're like, "Ooh, that's pretty." I come home like, "Oh shit, where is it?" I mean, like, and then now you got a bag at your ankle. I don't know. Sorry. I've never seen this. I'm going to Google it right now.
Yeah, Google it. I haven't seen it. I can't Google it. Normally I would have my phone, but I'm already using my phone now. Oh
Is
my
it
god!
the same one that you could put on your arm?
Yeah,
Because
is
I
it
know
that
they made
same-
one for your arm.
I think so. Ankle
Yeah, Google
bag.
it and let us know. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. From Ash. The more reason to join the LLS committee member to support Amy's LTE bill. Yes, thank you. I know. I'm like literally using my data to live stream now because I
Oh
don't know
my
what's going on.
goodness.
I don't really know what's going on with all the equipment I have. They're all faulting. They're all
It's
faulting me right
cute,
now.
but I don't know. If I was wearing it in the rain, finish.
Finish. But it's cute. I mean,
It's cute.
we always knew that this bag, the Palm Springs mini backpack, started off. I mean, it has a really cute shape, and then they shrunk it to be the wrist one. So I think, is this the wrist version?
Wow, they have a version for everything. Maybe they'll make a headband with a micro bag. Let me get my money.
Or for your neck, like a choker.
Yeah.
Oh
let
no,
me
how
get
do you
my
grab
money for
stuff
you.
from there?
Or on your bra strap. Hold on a second, let me get it for you.
You can wear it on your wrist.
Actually, this comment, I have to disagree, but I'll read it. Micro bags only work for those who live in a place where you can drive. They can leave their other stuff in the car only to bring the bare minimum. Kat doesn't drive in Singapore.
Yeah, no. MRT everywhere. This is actually, micro bags are really good for people who walk everywhere. So I walk everywhere.
Yeah.
I take the bus, I take the train. I don't use it like a bag. So I think the function of the micro bag is not a bag. And once you understand that, it makes the micro bag so much more functional. So when I go to work, I have that little micro bag like slinged across me like this, like that. But I've got my backpack, I've got my tote bag that carries all my other things. This is just something like what Clara said, a SLG that carries my essentials, and I can just easily open it and just grab the few things like my train card, maybe my AirPods are stuck inside here because it's so small. I don't have to fiddle around with my bigger bag to find the essential items. And if I need some cash, it's just slot in the middle. So it's super, super easy to work with, which makes me want to use it more because I know I don't need this for more than just those few things. And yeah, so I still need to carry two bags in a way that I still need to carry my bigger tote bag for my gym clothes, like sort of like, let's see my bag. So happen it's here, right? I'll be carrying this, has my laptop, everything, or my book, my spectacles that I may need. But then this would be the little baggie that carries my often pulled out essentials. So that's how I use my micro bag. So yeah, not because I think if I'm driving, that's when I know I'm driving, I tend to want to use bigger bags because I'm like, yeah, just stuff everything in the car.
Agree. Even though I didn't hear the last part, but I agree anyway. No, but it's true. Like, I drive everywhere. Yes, it's true. But I can, like I said, I can only imagine. I just wish that we can travel. Every time we traveled, I always felt like my bags, even though I only wear mini bags, they are weighing down my shoulder because, okay, yes, they're mini. They don't weigh as much already to begin with. But if you're walking every single day and you're sightseeing, you're out since the morning, you come back at night and you're always carrying a bag, it weighs your shoulder no matter what. And if you already have shoulder issues, like if you already have some health problems, it just exacerbates it. So I just cannot, I honestly cannot wait for when we can travel. And so I can actually use these bags like I said that I would, especially for traveling. But I already use them even here. So
I was telling my...
Yeah, go
continue.
ahead.
Sorry.
Okay, don't forget it. I was telling you girls also that, I want a Birkin 25 and it's only a handheld bag, right? So you might be wondering, like, why is Amy wanting a handheld bag if it doesn't have any shoulder and it's still a bigger bag, right? The 25 is still a bigger bag when I have all these health issues. Well, that's the thing. That's why I have micro bags on days that I'm like literally like all my joints are hurting and I can care less about an actual handbag. There are days where I can literally care less about any other bags. I don't want any weight, any extra weight on me. I don't even want to wear boots or a scarf. Like I'm literally that it's not in the mood. Micro bags. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, no, I wanted to say that about the point on the lightness of it and the ease of use. So when I was having a chat with my two guy friends, I was saying that they were laughing at the micro bag because it's so tiny. Like, what can you put inside it? And then I told them it's the same as how guys can literally walk out of the house with nothing. They just like put their wallet in their butt and then hold their phone or put their phone in their other, jean pocket, house keys, a couple of stuff in the front pocket, and it's all over, right? And they just walk out with hands free. I said the micro bag is like the girls' version of the guys, whatever guys carry, because handphone, pocket, keys, somewhere in the front pocket, little bag, because we don't have a back pocket for an ugly wallet, so we'll have a nice little bag. And they were like, yeah, it kind of works. And it's a little bit bigger than a guy's wallet, because every guy will just stuff everything into their pocket, right? And we're like, why don't you just carry a bag? So it's sort of that it's sort of that kind of thinking of bringing your bare minimum, because guys are the typical bare minimum things to bring out. They don't bring everything. They're always like, do you have tissue? Do you have they're always asking the girls for stuff. Do you have tissue? Do you have hand sanitizer? Because they bare minimum, right? They just bring whatever they need for that run of the day, and they can last. Like my husband, he carries nothing. The wife brings everything, up to a point where I'm like, wow, heavy, my bag is so heavy.
Yeah,
Tissue,
but they don't need like lipstick. They don't go shopping as often. They just go out, they have their beer or they have their meal, they leave, they don't end up at Sephora or at like Tom Ford looking at lipsticks and then, I need like the new eye palette or something for my face. So I think naturally they don't really need a bag because they don't tend to buy as many little tiddly things when they go out too, or need to carry as much.
Yeah. No, I agree. So they just don't see themselves bringing things back, right? Because they're just, I am leaving the house, doing my thing, I'm coming home. So that's where I feel like the micro bag functionality sits, which is that kind of occasion where I'm leaving the house, doing a certain small item of things, and I come home. So it's outings, it's run, it's lunch breaks, it's dinners where you just don't. But of course, if you're doing a massive day of shopping, I also feel like the micro bag could be useful because you want your hands and you want your shoulders to be free to carry all those things that you're bringing home. You're like, yes, give it to me. While your micro bag is like light and not taking up the extra energy that I need to carry my groceries or my Sephora bags. We're still debating.
Yeah, I don't know.
is.
I mean, there are lighter bags. Like I have like a nylon type of bum bag
funny.
that is really light, right? It's made out of nylon, so it just weighs nothing too. It doesn't even have a chain. It's all made out of nylon, so that's pretty hands-free too. So I could use that. It's not as good looking as the Chanel, but if I really wanted to go super light, really discreet, then oh, she disappeared again. Then I would just use that.
Amy's
Yeah,
gone
I
micro
think the
again.
Chanel one or the Fendi one is just like a little bit more put together, I guess, versus my bum bag kind of look. So it's a kind of like a put together way to go super light, I guess. But would I pay those prices? No.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah.
I mean, when it comes to the price point, that cannot be debated. That is just really ridiculous. I totally agree. The prices are now just it really questions us, like questions myself, like, shit, did I just spend that on a micro bag? So the only consolation to that is that I have found a use for it. So if I think what would be really bad for me is that if I spend this money and I don't use it, which is probably like any other bag, but it's even more because this is a little trendy item, whereas a bag can still function with, you know, larger items. But I think if it has happened that when I got the Fendi and I was like, oh my gosh, that's good. That's when it sort of clicked. But if I bought it and I found that it doesn't work, then I would feel really, really upset with myself for spending so much money on this little guy. Oh,
I mean, like, this is my micro bag that I put in my tote. This doesn't weigh that much. It's nylon, right? But at least I can fit everything I need, including my phone in here. And then I just take this out, my armpit bag.
Like your armpit bag.
Yeah, my armpit bag. So this is also very light, but I have the flexibility to put more in here. And this actually fits quite a lot. I mean, I'm trying to find where my... Yeah, so I mean, this can even like fit my selfie stick. It's that big. So, you know, I think there are a lot of choices if you want a bag in a bag, and this is also very light. This is, I can't remember how much this is, but I think it's cheaper than the Chanel micro bags, right?
Oh, of course. That is so much cheaper.
Yeah.
Oh, Amy's back. Oh, we're all big again. We're all, honey, we grew up.
We're out of the micro phase.
I came back to my laptop because my phone was running out of juice and it just keeps dropping again. Okay, anyway.
Don't worry about it.
Where are we?
We were saying the prices of micro bags are, it is something to be upset about. And there are definitely cheaper things, cheaper. And Clara was showing her gorgeous product, which I really love. Actually, I
like that bag a lot.
Yeah, that is a nice bag. That would be that's a really good traveling bag. Good and light. Bring out your crystal one. Did you bring your crystal one?
I have it. Hold a second. I'll be back.
Okay,
so reading Eileen's comment, you guys already probably read it, but for micro bags, you have to treat it as an SLG, right? It's kind of like just your keys, your wallet, and you're on the go. So we actually convinced Eileen that she's team micro bags right now.
No, I think the word micro, like I even mentioned there was one comment about we haven't done many reviews about micro bags. I didn't do a review, but I did like a what's in my micro bag. And in that I did a comparison. Ooh, look at that bag. My gosh, distraction. That's a gorgeous bag.
It is. It's
mesmerizing. Did you hear that? Did you hear that pause? And you can't even see it properly. It has rainbow colors. You can't see it in this light, but under proper light, it has like rainbow colors. So instead of getting your micro bag, you can get this.
That's nice. I'm still eyeing it.
So pretty.
Giving me goosebumps, but I shouldn't.
Who else is doing this? I think Alexander Wang has a similar one, but the crystals are smaller, but for a lightweight, carefree bag.
So we'll make a deal. Clara will get this, and then I'll get that.
No, Kat. I'm not buying any micro bag. You're going to get this bag. This is like super limited edition. And this also goes for, I can't remember how much on Fashion File, but it actually costs more on the resale market.
Actually, it's a really good price. I almost bought it. I almost decided,
it's so good. And this is a real showstopper. I was telling the girls, I was at a cafe one weekend, and there's like this little girl sitting next to me, and she just couldn't take her eyes off of it because it was just, it had all the rainbow, blue, red, yellow, green kind of like flashing like back and forth. It's like, yeah, I love this bag. Yeah, it doesn't go with my top, but it goes with your top, Kat. You've got like the black with a little bit of sparkly. It would go with it. You need it for your ecosystem. Yeah, it would match your shirt. It would also match Amy's shirt. She's wearing black.
I'm just wearing a little crop top because it's
You know, this I've had this top. Let me just stand up. I've had this sparkly top because it has an 8-point star. Because I got this when I was in Australia from Sass and Bite, one of my favorite brands. And I've had this for so long. I have washed it in the washing machine, I think 100 times. And these touch wood, these crystals just stuck on they're like, I don't know what they did to the like they super glued it, or I don't know what they did. It's not tacked, it's glued on, and it's so good. So I can just imagine on a bag, because you're on that crystal bag, it's
so
not
big.
It's not sewed on. I think it's glued on. It's not gonna come out. I think a lot of people are afraid it's gonna come out.
No, it feels very
Right
secure.
here.
And look how big it is. It can like fit my selfie stick, and it's still got like so much room. Can fit my phone.
we're not really
Still
taking
so
away
much
at
room.
how great the larger size or the regular size, not larger, regular size bags are. We're really not taking away from them, but
It's
we are
cheaper
also saying
too.
that micro bags has its place. And
I'm like
also-
selling back to the girls. You need this bag.
it's also practical for many
Let me check the price.
situations.
Prada crystal.
Like this past year, I found myself literally not needing much because where do I go? I don't even eat out. We ate out. I can count with my fingers how many times we ate out. Like 3 times this past year and a half. Like more than year and a half. Like a year, at least year and a half. Like 3 times we ate out. All the other times I went out was to just go get groceries. So why do I need a proper bag? I guess the only times where I wore like my proper bag was when I visited like the Hermes stores. That's like once a month. And then the only other times I went out was to go to my in-laws' house. So I don't need to bring anything to my in-laws' house. I don't need to prove who I am or how much money I need. Like I don't need to bring anything. So like the micro bags have been very useful, at least to many scenarios that I have had in the past year and a half. And I don't know. I just like it. I just like it a lot. And I understand it's not for everyone, but
Yeah, I think that also works. Like if you're going to a party and you don't want to put
Yes.
your bag in a room or something, that also works.
Yeah.
yes.
Like when we can go partying at clubs.
Yeah, or I remember like a time in my life, I went to karaoke with some friends, and everybody put their bags like in one place. I actually lost cash from my wallet. So I
Oh.
think there was some petty theft. So if I had like something like that micro bag on me, then I could have avoided the issue. It wasn't like a lot of cash. I didn't carry a lot, but in those scenarios where you just want to keep your bag close by, I think that works too, to be hands-free. Mind you, a walk can do that, but the micro bag is just lightweight, like you said. Like if you're just going there, you're not doing anything, you're not buying anything, you just need some cash and cards, and that's it. Yeah.
That's for me. I mean, for me, that's how I use my micro bag. If I know that, so I think it was when I got those photos, I had dinner with a couple of friends, and it's because I knew I was going for dinner and then drinks after. I'm not showing shopping. It was just like the perfect little bag, right? Because I knew that my handphone is glued to my hand all the time. Of course, if I had the Casetify handphone with the strap, that would be even more hands-free and perfect. But I didn't, so it was so light. I felt like I was just one of the guys, like, ooh, nothing to worry about. Where's my handbag? I could just sling it, go to the girls, to the ladies, and also it was, it has to have a specific function, and it's coming more and more often because there's nowhere to go there other than going for dinners. There's no places to go shopping. Of course, I won't mind that crystal bag, which I'm looking at it right now. Like here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I mean, I love
influencing the influencers.
I love Clara's the crystal bag. I love the bag. But I also am stressing the fact that I found myself in many situations where I, let's say, took a bag this size that you're holding, and I brought a bunch of things, and I never reach into those things. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just such a minimalist person in a way. And I saw another comment, but before I go to the other comment, KK loves CC. When you carry a micro bag, you never actually take it off. It's always on you, which is a good point. You never take it off.
Yeah, forget the micro bag. Everybody's like looking at the crystal bag.
It's true. I never take it off. The whole time that I was out until the guy said, can I try it on? can I try it on? I'm like, you want to try it on? But otherwise, it's constantly on my body. I feel like it's really safe. It's just there, hanging there. So it's a little bit like the phone case, right? It's so comfortable that you don't even think too much about it anymore.
Yeah, the phone case was like a game changer for me. Like, I'll still carry a bag if I need to, but it's just so easy because I free up one hand, especially when I'm carrying my Birkin 25. Oh, don't get me started.
I'm going to ask Clara this. What if, so we're asking Clara, what if the mini micro bag was combined with your phone case? Which I think Chanel has some, where it's a phone case and it has a little bit of compartments to put a little bit of essentials, say, a couple of card slots, a little small.
I actually have the there's like a card holder with the phone case slot. I still don't like that because you still need to take it out before you can use it. So you still need to go, whereas with the phone case, it's as simple as like going like this. You know what I mean? Like, your phone is here. You just go like this and you see it. Whereas if it's in a case or in a bag, you still need to like put it in, take it out. And usually those cases are really small, right? So you need to fidget. You need to fight with your bag to take out your phone, especially if your case is like a bit thicker. So this way, because it's on you, it's just too easy. I don't know if Amy has been using hers, but it's just like you just flip and that's it. And then when you don't need to use it, you just, let it hang on your body. And it's just so good.
Now.
I have to agree.
So good.
I actually because I bought enough to make the free shipping. So I bought 2 for myself, one in black and one in burgundy. It's so handy. I only change it out to the phone case when I go for walks. Like, literally my phone is strung on my body, and if someone is calling or whatever, or if I need to look, I literally just flip it to like,
you don't even have to go into your bag. It's so easy. It's why we hand carry it, because we're always worried we miss something or you want to use it, because it, for some people use this as a watch too if you don't wear a watch. So it's just easy. Like, you don't have to like go in and out. It's just like flip and then just throw it like to the side of your butt or whatever. It's like,
Yeah. It's really, really handy. I love it. Do you wear it higher on your body? Because I'm kind of experimenting now. Like, I tried wearing it on my hips, but then I feel like when I walk, because it just, it kind of bounces, right? So I tried to wear it higher.
So that's why this one with the adjustable strap is good.
Yeah, it's adjustable.
So it depends. For me, it depends on which bag I'm carrying, because you don't want it to hit your bag, right? So sometimes I'll wear it higher so it doesn't hit my bag, or I might wear it like this way, bag on one side, phone on the other. I know it's not as good looking, but like, for convenience sake, like, I usually look like a mess anyway. So it might be both ways, but I prefer it slightly higher so that I'm not like banging against it. But yeah, it's highly dependent on which bag I'm using and how high it hits, so that, the good thing about the adjustable strap is you can adjust it so it's not hitting you in the wrong place, or it's hitting your bag, or, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I realized too, that I have to adjust the length depending on what I'm doing or wearing. So Jen wants to know the link. I'll try to find it. If not, I'm pretty sure I can find it. I'll put it in the description box later. Okay, I think we have a
Last
question that's not related to micro bags. Starting to build my fine jewelry collection, obvious choices are Cartier Love, Juste un Clou. However, should I redirect my funds to an Hermes CDC gold bracelet? Ooh, or pre-spend, I guess. That is the ultimate. Ask Kat. She has both. Oh, actually, Clara
Ask
has
Clara.
both too.
Clara.
Okay, I'll go first. So I honestly think you'll end up getting them all. So I think it depends on the priority of what you want. If you want the bag first, then definitely go the Hermes route. However, if you want the Cartier, you prefer jewelry more than your bags, then do the jewelry first. You're probably going to end up with both. Okay, so I think you just need to prioritize between whether you want the jewelry first or you want the bag first. But if you're like super rich, then just do them both. My personal preference, okay, is I always like Cartier over Hermes jewelry. Not that it's bad. I love my Hermes jewelry, but I'm for costume / fine jewelry. I do prefer the Cartier look because I find it's a more it's a bit more not exactly rocker, but like it's a bit more classic. It's a bit more rocker look, whereas Hermes look is a bit more elegant. So it depends on your style. But I personally, and that's my personal preference, I like Cartier more than Hermes jewelry. But I do own both because I like both. But if there's room in collection, I think it's worth to get both. Yeah, maybe Kat can. Yeah, she has both too.
Yeah, I actually really agree and love the way you've answered this. If you're building it and you're eyeing for the bag, just start with Hermes, because prices do go up, and if the goal is it's more than just the fine jewelry, then I would say get the one from Hermes first. And I absolutely agree. I prefer I like both, but my personal style, I just somehow still feel I reach for my Cartier a lot more. I mean, one of them is permanently on my hand, which is the Love. And that's because I just don't have the screwdriver and I do not have the patience to take it off and on. I don't know how people do that. Like, no. Okay, it lives on my hand. The one that I take off more often now, particularly now, almost weekly, is the JUC. And that's because I teach my classes, right? It just, when I do my boxing, it gives me bruises as it goes up and down. So I do take it off when I have to teach class. But the one that I put back on again is still my JUC. I just like the look. It's more grungy. It's definitely more statement. I feel like the Love is the Love is definitely more classic, but the JUC is statement. When I wear it, I'm like, oh my gosh, that is a nail. When I wear my Hermes CDC, it's just like what Clara said. It's so elegant. And I in my personality, I gotta feel like I gotta feel in an elegant state. Like I'm dressing pretty. I gotta be in a bit of a mood, but it's beautiful. Like when I wear it, I really feel like, damn, that's a pretty bracelet. So yeah, like what Clara said, if you are buying, you studying your collection, but there is also that other motive that you want to get, building your purchase history. I would say, agree that you start with the Hermes one first because it goes up every year. Not much, but who knows, right? Who knows when they're gonna decide to do a Chanel says kind of price increase, which who knows.
It's interesting that you both, well, actually, it's interesting that you say go with Hermes first if that's your goal, because that's the exact opposite I did. I didn't buy the Hermes one because I tried the Hermes one and I didn't fall in love. I couldn't. I mean, it's not that I don't love it. But I don't love it as much as this bracelet. Like this bracelet, the moment I put it on, I just knew it was like, like the light bulb moment where you knew this is the bracelet that I've been looking for my whole life. I've been looking for a bracelet like that exact look and sizing, because I guess I never tried a thin one. I don't know why. I guess it never really, or it was either maybe never in my size, or just I wasn't even aware it was available. Granted, I haven't looked at fine jewelry the longest time, but that is not to say that I won't revisit Hermes jewelry, bracelets, but it's just one of those things where I think if I had to redo it, I'll still do my love first, because this is like literally the best purchase of my whole career, like the best purchase, I would say.
Yeah. So that,
Yeah.
I think for
Amy
me,
has come down the jewelry rabbit hole.
God.
welcome.
No, I mean, okay. When I read this, I'm assuming, Joe, that you like all three. Like,
Oh,
that means
okay.
yeah. So that's my assumption, that you actually like the Hermes CDC. You already love it. It's like they're all at par in terms of you're gonna get them. You love them. It's not that which is better, which you look. So that is my assumption to this. But but for Amy, you were not in love with it. So if you're not in love with the CDC, please do not go and get it. Okay, so that's still said. Don't go and get it.
If you don't like it, don't buy anything you don't like.
But
Don't
if
buy
you're
anything you
saying,
don't like.
yeah, the way I've read it, I feel like you love it already. That you're just finding which one first. So
Yeah, that's a good point. It's a good point to mention. I didn't know if she loved it or not. I just assumed that she wanted to be strategic and be smart about it, because you have to pre-spend anyway, so might as well buy the jewelry if you're looking for a bracelet anyway. But it's just that I didn't know if you love both as much. But yeah, good point. Good point. Okay. Actually, Nat, now that I'm think about, like, especially this price increase, it just the phone clutch was such a good price when I bought it. So now it's what? Now it's like, how much is it? It's like I think over 4,000 now with taxes. It's just crazy. But going back to the phone pouch, like the point about, like, I'm not against the phone pouch. I still think that it's a great bag. Like, whoever bought it is like so lucky. But when you look at your phone, you still have to be in the motion of taking it out of the bag and then looking. Whereas your string, the Casetify string, or even the cheap one that I have, you literally flip and you can look. So that's the main.
It's just so convenient.
Yeah.
I'm buying, once this live is over, I'm going on to Casetify and I'm ordering my phone case. I have been procrastinating for the longest time.
Don't, Kat. It's life-changing.
Okay.
It's life-changing.
It is.
Laura says it's life-changing, people.
You didn't convince me to get a micro bag, but I cross-sold this bag to Kat.
Okay, I think we'll finish off with Joe's last comment since it's our 2-hour mark. Thanks, girls, for your reply. I tried all the bracelets. I have a tiny wrist. Recently, I discovered that the CDC also comes in extra small size. Yes, it does. But I think you have to do special order. And I think in North America, they can't even, I don't know if they can, but if you can order the extra small size, then do it, because it's a great bracelet. It's just a little daintier, right? Like lightweight. All right, then. Thank you so much, Clara, for joining us today. We had a fun debate. It seems like you won, which I told you would win, because I already knew that the majority of people are not into micro bags.
I think they're very stylish, and I think you have a really good point about, like, being close to the body if you don't want to bring anything else. So I would consider it for that. Maybe not at this price point. Yeah. I think I would get one, but not at this price point. But, just simply for, the days, like, I'm at the office, and assuming I don't go shopping at lunch, like, I just bringing my little lunch bag, have it close to my body, and then I'd have my sling on the other side. So I think it's really good for that. So, yeah. But yeah, like I said, if I end up with one, you girls are more than welcome to have the reaction video.
We'll
I'll be the
roast you.
first.
Troll.
I'm gonna troll you.
Troll me. Or
But anyway, either way is fine. Yeah, if you guys want to buy one, now is the time because it's getting way too expensive. Again, reminder, tomorrow is the members live on my channel, 10:30 p.m. Pacific time, 1:30 Singapore, Hong Kong time, and we'll do unboxing, we'll do a collection video, and then we'll go from there. And then next week is going to be on Kat's channel, but it's also a members live. So we'll see you all members very soon. Have a great weekend, and yeah.
Thank
yeah, don't
you.
forget
Thank
to
you.
like.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bye.
Check out the micro bags if you have time.
Yeah,
Oh
or
my
check
God,
out
it's so
the
expensive.
Prada bag.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye. See you next time.